As a fan, it's fun to watch what some of these players do during the season, but it could be seen as rude. Every game in the NBA is a circus of amazing things that happen, from technical fouls to crazy plays. In the years we've been fans, we've seen ankle breakers, bad words during games, and serious fouls. When you look back on the game, these 15 stand out as the most disrespectful. Number 15. LeBron stands over Jason Terry. During the holidays, everyone likes to see the best teams play. There was a fight between the Miami Heat and the Boston Celtics. The Heat used a mistake to move quickly down the court and set up a huge slam dunk by LeBron James. The action wasn't rude because of the lob or the daring poster dunk on Terry. Terry was on the ground, and LeBron was standing over him. Surprisingly, no one hit anyone else. Number 14. The Marcus Morris stare down. Clubs like how President Marcus Morris Sr. is because he has a lot of energy that he hasn't used yet. For the Boston Celtics, Morris did the same thing that PJ Tucker does for the Milwaukee Bucks. He will try to get inside your head with both physical and mental tricks. Against the Cleveland Cavaliers, Morris stopped Larry Nance Jr. from making an alley-oop. As Nance fell to the floor, Morris looked down at him. Nance jumped up quickly from the floor and ran after Morris before they got too far apart. Number 13. Draymond Green kicks Steven Adams in the groin. As Game 3 of the conference finals went on between the Warriors and the Thunder, Golden State Warriors forward Draymond Green got a lot of flack for what he did. Green looks like he's going up for a shot, and Adams is in the paint to cover him. Adams smothers Green and stops him from shooting, but Green's leg goes up a little too high. Adams grabbed Green's leg at the groin, and Green fell to the ground right away. The play was dirty and rude. Number 12. Gorgui Dieng pushes defenseless Chris Paul. A regular season game was played between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Houston Rockets. In the fourth quarter, Paul put the Rockets up by 10 points, which made Minnesota very unhappy. During time when Paul's team was on offense, Dieng's pass to Paul caused Paul to drop the ball. Paul went to pick up the ball when Dieng pushed him down. Gerald Green, who was on Paul's team, pushed Dieng even harder in response, which led to a fight between the two teams. This was very rude since Paul was just trying to get the ball that was out of bounds. Number 11. Serge Ibaka's bad day. In the third quarter of a game between the Toronto Raptors and the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Raptors tried a last-second shot. A throw went out over Ibaka's head, but Marquise Chris was there to protect him. Ibaka lost the ball, and it flew off the court. As Chris walked away, he told Ibaka to stop pulling his shirt by saying, "Stop doing that S." Ibaka got up, pushed Chris, and hit him with a strong right hand. After they were separated, Chris told reporters that Ibaka must have had a bad day. Number 10. Dame time. The Portland Trail Blazers and the Oklahoma City Thunder were tied 115-115 with less than 6 seconds left in the first round of the Western Conference Finals. Portland was up 3-1 in the series, and all-star guard Damian Lillard had one last chance to end it. Paul George, who was named to the all-defensive team, was on Lillard as he ran out the time. Lillard was backed up near the logo. With only 3 seconds left, George pulled Lillard up and he made the game-winning shot. Given how rude Lillard was to Russell Westbrook during the series, his long shot hurt a little more than normal, especially since it was his last shot against the Thunder. Number 9. Joakim Noah rips the city of Cleveland. Even when he played for the Chicago Bulls, LeBron James was a threat to the Cavs. During the regular season, the two teams played some great games against each other, but the rivalry between LeBron and James didn't end when he moved to Miami. When LeBron went to Cleveland in 2010, Noah told reporters, "Cleveland stinks." As a follow-up, a reporter asked the reporters if they liked Cleveland and if anyone had ever asked them if they wanted to go on vacation to Cleveland. The competition was already heated, and this just made it even hotter. Number 8. Rajon Rondo lashes out at Chris Paul. Chris Paul and the Houston Rockets played Rondo and the Los Angeles Lakers in a regular season game. With 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter and the Rockets up 109-108, tensions were already high. During a timeout, one Lakers player starts talking to Carmelo Anthony, while Rondo and Paul talk for a few seconds. As Rondo and Paul got closer, Rondo spits in Paul's face in a sneaky way. Paul gives Rondo a shove back after he hits him in the face. The two are kept separate and specialized skills are given more weight. Number 7. Scottie Pippen hangs on Patrick Ewing. This was one of the most impressive dunks of the 90s. On a fast break, Pippen caught a tip pass and dunked like no one was watching. But there was a defender close by. Patrick Ewing is a member of the Hall of Fame and an All-Star. Ewing didn't do anything to stop Pippen's slam, so he just fell to the floor. Then, Pippen fell on Ewing's stomach and straddled him. This didn't make Ewing happy. Number 6. Shawn Kemp points at Alton Lister. Kemp's slam dunk was bad enough, but what happened next was way worse. Alton Lister was dribbling the ball when Kemp hit him with one hand and threw him to the ground. Kemp fell to the ground as he was trying to get up. He looked Lister in the eyes and made a double finger crouch point at him. Even though it wasn't required, we liked watching that move over and over again. Number 5. Michael Jordan finger wags Dikembe Mutombo. Jordan and Mutombo played against each other in a friendly way. Later in his career, Jordan said that he always wanted to dunk on one of the best players in NBA history, Dikembe Mutombo. Every time Mutombo stopped a shot, he would look at his opponent and wave his finger back and forth. Jordan was able to slam his opponent in the end. How did he feel playing with Mutombo? He was being poked with a real finger. Number 4. Michael Jordan makes a free throw with his eyes closed. Our top 5 list has another time when Jordan didn't care about Mutombo. They were insulting each other while Jordan was at the free throw line. Jordan told Mutombo that he could shoot his next free throw with his eyes closed. Jordan was the mean guy, but he took advantage of his chances. Jordan closed his eyes and made both of his free throws. Number 3. Steph Curry turns his back on big-time bucket. During Game 4 of the first-round game between the Denver Nuggets and the Golden State Warriors, Steph Curry told what would happen next. Curry is such a cold-blooded killer when it comes to scoring that he knew what was going to happen with the ball when he shot it. Curry's shot went into the air, and as it went into the basket, he turned around to talk to the bench. Babe Ruth called his shots back in the day. Curry showed us what that would look like now. Number 2. Allen Iverson steps over Ty Lue. Iverson is best known for what he did to Tyronn Lue in the NBA Finals. He is also known for his practice rant. After making one of his basketball moves, Iverson made a long three-point shot. Lue was knocked down by the play, but Iverson didn't seem to care. Iverson could have gone around Lue, but he chose not to. He stepped over him instead, leaving him on the ground. If that isn't an attempt to disrespect, we don't know what is. Number 1. Reggie Miller chokes out the Knicks. The worst thing that happened was at Madison Square Garden in 1995. In the NBA playoffs, it was the last few seconds of a game between the Indiana Pacers and the New York Knicks. The Pacers were behind by 6 points with 8.9 seconds left to play. Most of the time, this lead is safe. But not this time. Reggie Miller, who's in the Hall of Fame, scored 8 points in the last few seconds of the game to put Indiana ahead. Miller gave Pacers fan Spike Lee a two-handed choke sign after putting the Pacers in the lead. Have you ever seen anything lower than that? Thank you so much for watching this video.